and welcome back to another Deadlock VOD review. We're reviewing this viewer submitted game for the new patch. Uh, Hopefully it's a good one. And I will address the elephant in the room. Yes, my mic is broken. I dropped it in the toilet, but you're gonna have to all just deal with it for now. Alright, so let's get into it. This better not be an ego VOD. I didn't even look at who won. Good. I guess it'd be a surprise. So what are the teams looking like? And we got oh, pretty good looking teams on both sides. I'm not so sure about McGuinness. I don't know if she's pulled herself out of the dumpster fire tier that she was in, but I've seen some clips that aren't too bad. I don't know what they're yapping about. Someone's chatting over voice comms clearly. It's not too bad. We went for Flog first. Getting the high ground. Right, took a punch there. That was unfortunate. I'd be killing this heal trooper first. The heal trooper is by far the best trooper, so it should be the main priority generally. Now this is a very dangerous move. Yeah, if you get parried here, you're dead. What are we doing? You're not playing Abrams, you're playing Lash. This is... Sit back. You don't even have slam yet. Alright. I probably would have got slam. But to be honest, grapple slam isn't that useful until you've got grapple, so I can see it, especially if you're gonna keep diving in. Grapple's good to get out. But if you use grapple to get in, then how are you meant to get out? You're insane. Have some self-preservation. Speaking of, I'm also surprised that you're at like 150 health and you're at shop and you buy a headshot booster. Like, buy a healing right. I mean, I know you got Flog, but I'd be killing the troopers right now. But you've realized. Also, when I'm this low, I'm looking for, where's your heal trooper? Try and make sure you're getting heals off of it. Boxes of spawn. Good work. Grabbing them. Got your second heal from your heal trooper, that's good. Get rid of their heal trooper, that's also good. Nice. It was a good play. I'd probably try and get a flog in. Well, I wouldn't be up here. Try and get a flog in, even if it's just on the creeps. But I like the playing passively. Just maybe get a flog in the meantime. See, if you had grapple there, you would have been much more safe. Instead, you used that to go in and messed up the slam. But even if you hit the slam, you still would have been in this low HP situation. Now you have a ton of souls right now, and you were sitting at shop healing from McGuinness's thing. Ah, you're saving for Quicksilver. I was gonna say don't do that, just buy some healing. But if you enchant or imbue the flog with Quicksilver, which you have, it becomes a pretty good source of healing, so I guess I can forgive it. It's looking rough. Did the flog miss there? Were you inside? No. Really close point blank flogs tend to do that. I'm liking the box runs though. It's a good play. I'd be going back to the point now though. Flogs back up. Now, I would have slammed him there. Maybe that's dumb of me, but I would have gone for the slam, flog, and then grappled out. Lash is very cooldown dependent. He likes to use all his cooldowns, and then once they're on, well, he uses abilities, and once they're on cooldown, then he just chills for a while. Get the flog. Should have grabbed that flog before you ran off. Yeah. I know it's got a 22-second cooldown or something. There's a 26-second cooldown, but if you're not using it within 22 seconds, 20, 24, 26, I've already forgotten, then, you know. Damn. Honestly, not really your fault. Well, kind of. I mean, you could make the argument it's always someone's fault, but I don't blame you too much for that. I'm sure you were looking for the grapple there. It was my thought too, but just nothing to grapple. McGinnis kind of was on bridge. If you grappled to her, it would have actually been fine, but my first thought was 180 grapple off a creep, which there weren't any, so, you know, I would have died there too. Alright, now this is really aggressive, like, honestly, both you and the Mo should have been shooting that soul orb there. Worked out for you, because Mo wasn't shooting it, but, like,
I'm about to ruin your day.
you don't. Nice, that was a good escape. Honestly, I probably would have done a point-blank ult at this point, just to get these people off your back. Unfortunate. Didn't buy anything there. I don't know what you're planning on buying. I assume you're saving for something, but extra charge is always a nice option. Getting a second use of the grapple, really letting you grapple in, slam, and then grapple out. Do that on cooldown, off cooldown. Could be pretty good. Now going to farm isn't bad, but there are creeps in lane. Enemy troopers are in lane right now. And that wave of enemy troopers is worth more than this camp. Don't give up a wave of troopers for a camp. So yeah.
Then I kick him in the face.
Well, you got one of them. Oh, two of them. Not too bad. But probably worth it to get all of them. Especially considering the troopers are very frequent and they don't cost half your HP to kill one. And you're in lane, which I'm sure McGinnis would like to see too. Probably would have gone for a flog there. Especially the Quicksilver reload. Didn't secure that orb. That's fine. I mean, grapple in the slam flog is like a classic combo, but I generally in lane at least, I'm just flogging as soon as it's ready. Yeah, not too bad of an ult. I would have tried to. Definitely slam. Could have slammed the Mo after you threw them there. You went in deep there. You live here? Not through Scorn. As can I run that back? Let me see. Doing this to the right. Here is this is crazy. Let me go through it again. Maybe this is unnecessary. Maybe this is me looking like I already know everything you're gonna say, but
Having fun yet?
I'm gonna say it anyway. Right. Slam into flog. Yep, all good. Gotta get out of this flame trail. Don't want to get into the Infernus explosion. Infernus catches McGinnis, and right now I'm thinking it's probably time to ult. McGinnis is looking like they're in some trouble. Actually, they're not too bad, but get up here. I'm thinking, yep, perfect ult. They're both here. Infernus makes it out, but you get the Mo. Nice. Chuck him in, and I would have gone for the slam there. Yeah, you think you could have made it over the wall. Anyway, you get the Mo. Now you have no cooldowns. You got nothing here, especially grapple is nowhere near being off cooldown. You got one stamina bar left, and look at their HP. You do not want to be owning here. That's to say nothing of the fact that Mo has ult up. And look at this guy. He is coming for you. Luckily, Infernus wasn't in the best position for it, but good enough to light you up, literally. And Scorn kills you through the wall. But, yeah, that's how Scorn works. Lash especially, like, you need to be looking at your cooldowns. Oh, we went for Headhunter.
I can outlast everyone.
Um, I mean, it's not bad, but nice. Get the flog in too. Good. Oh, he's trapped. Yep, get the melee. I like it. And Headhunter finishes him off. Well, really good. That was really good. Don't. I would not be going in here. You have no cooldowns. Lash is a weak little man. You are. You're fighting an info.
Buddy, you need to stay in your
Okay. You know what? That's the power of Quicksilver Reload. That extra damage really came in handy. Combined with just good ground strike damage. Alright,
Look
well,
who's ready for a 2 a.m. metro ride. The spirit
frankly,
island is
I think
waiting to
Infernus
be
could have
claimed.
just sat back.
Do you have a heal?
Wow, Infernus talking shit.
Resupplies on cooldown.
Uh, Again, you don't buy a heal. Buy a healing rat. It's gonna cost, like, healing rat costs like 800. If you used healing rat and, like, sat in lane, got orbs from some troopers, maybe grabbed a sinners, you'd have earned that 800 back in the time it takes you to get back to base and back. Like, healing rat's really good. And that's, you only have to buy it once before you can, keep using it over and over. Looks like you're just chatting while Infernus is killing McGinnis.
Let's go.
I think you should be killing the creeps right now. Yeah, Guardian's dropped. I'd ult here, just to throw them both away. Because if you don't, you dead. You could argue the ult's worth more than your life, but I don't think it is. And people talking shit. No.
Dive kicks.
Infernus good.
Or
Maybe
the
I should
new
be watching
uppercut.
Infernus. What's he doing? Wow. Infernus gameplay. Alright, well, lane is the interesting part. Now we get to watch you farm for a while.
You think you got the best of me?
This is why Cold Front was so good on Lash. Because, lets you farm these camps faster. Still is, like, 137 burst damage. Which, you know, Lash is all about that burst. Oh, now they have a Sinners there. Obviously, you don't know where the enemy is. Maybe I'll join you. There you go. I don't see where the enemy team is either. Well, the entire fucking enemy team is in mid lane, except for the one warden who died off on their own.
Our victory. We headed to blue.
Now, to be fair, yeah, I still don't know if you really want to push this Walker, because they've probably moved now. I probably would have abandoned that farm halfway. I mean, look at these troopers. They they took the Walker. That's what they get for putting 5 people in mid lane. He's dead. Yep. Dynamo panic ults. Oh, that Guardian's 1 HP. You can just backdoor that in the workspace. Alright, not looking too bad. You're taking all the Guardians and a Walker. Man, you're loving these boxes. I don't generally like them this much, but I can't really criticize it. Time for some sinners. I always like to slam that guy from the opening in the roof. Get that little bit of extra damage.
The power of the Jinn is absolute. Headed to Greenwich.
Nice call. I probably would have been too lazy to grab this before finishing the sinners. Although maybe you want to get out. You are rich, yeah. And spend's a good idea. Tank Buster, nice. Just got nerfed, so, you know, that's a little less nice. Ah, and Cold Front. Nice, can do some farming. Spirit Urn. I probably wouldn't pick it up. Oh no, I definitely dropped this. I generally only like Spirit Urn when you have the numbers advantage. In terms of like players. To be fair though, you got Lash ult up, but they got 5 ults up. So you're about to have 4. But the main problem is Urn isn't in midpoint. You have your entire team in this lane right now. Like this doesn't seem like a good idea. Now of course that is dependent on whether they go split push, which will they? I don't know about that, but this is insane. Yeah, you're about to get Mo ulted. Yeah. This... Oh, Paradox saves you from using the arm. Going into the end deposit there was insane. Their whole team was alive. Like, and they have Mo, Hayes. Actually, that's about it. But those two, especially Hayes, can stun you and make you drop that, or the others just punch you. Like, you're very unlikely to manage to get that on off. Come out with the fact that you can now see the person who's carrying the urn on the map at all times. Oh, whoops. Um, at least try to cover for him. Buddy, they were in lane. You just like dived onto the rooftop, land on the launch pad, the bouncy launch pad thing, and dive straight for urn. Like, you were leading the charge. That's not that's not a good idea. The guy carrying urn should not be the one in front. And I know you might be saying, well, none of them were pushing up. Like, you know, someone's got to lead the charge, but it can't be you. If they're not doing it, you can't do it. Just give up on urn in that case. Which, to be fair, you should have given up on the second you saw it was in their territory. I mean, you could argue don't give up on it just because it's in their territory, but I don't know. I think the best thing you had going for you for that team fight there was Lash ult. The problem is the Lash was the one delivering the urn, so you don't even have Lash ult. Like, you could have, at the very least, just dropped it in the lane and then dived in and used your ult, had the team fight, and then pick it up afterwards. But just diving the deposit spot is not a good idea. I'll probably go for a slam on the warden there. Just like dive off the roof, slam him, and then just grapple away. Unless he has slowing hex. Does he have slowing hex? He does. That could be scary then. I still would have done it because I didn't even think about that. But I might have died for it. We'll see. I don't know. The warden doesn't have that many souls though. So, would probably be alright. But I am aware you don't either. Probably because you farmed like 2 camps this whole game. Nice. Not really how I would have. Let's go watch this ult again. Not the popping of the ult, although admittedly I think I might have solo ulted the Infernus while he was trying to kill McGinnis, because if you can save McGinnis there and get the kill on the Infernus, even just from the solo ult, what am I looking at? That is a bullet storm. Good to hear Infernus says, "Let's go!" Now here, yeah, you get the slam, get the flog. At this point, I'm looking at Infernus and I'm like, this dude's not even low. Like, McGinnis needs someone to save her. He was too late to save her, actually. Alright. This ult, I quite like it. You get to him, throw him back in there, nice. Now there, you started dropping and then you dash to the side. No, that's not what you want to be doing. Because look, they're spreading out. They're both going in different directions, and you're not getting both of them anymore. The second you can, I would have grappled and then slammed. You should have had enough time to hit both of them with that. What have you been putting points into? You maxed out. Okay. I know I said like all of Lash's upgrades are really good, but The two ones that don't matter are the final upgrade for Flog and the final upgrade for Grapple. You do not need this upgrade here, Flog. I mean, it's like not a bad heal, I guess, but like that's not what Lash is doing. He's about burst damage, and I mean it's some burst damage, yeah, but Ground Strike's improved damage scaling is way more important. Death Slam's also really important. Um, the lower cooldown is pretty good because Lash's ult's really good, and the 1 second stun when you throw your ult is really big. Like if these two were stunned for a second right now, you're getting a big ground strike on them both. Which, to be fair, you can probably get anyway. But later on, you'll have like Dynamo. You know, when you throw three people with Dynamo, with three people with Ground Slam, and Dynamo is one of them, the second he lands, he's using Quantum Entanglement and taking the entire team with him, and you're getting no follow up. If you have a 1 second stun on the Death Slam, he can't do that. You deal all your damage before he's ready to Quantum Entangle. Same for just anyone who buys something like Ethereal Shift or Warpstone. The stun on Death Slam is the best thing. I generally max Ground Strike first, just for the damage that it gives, but Death Slam is the second thing to max. Flog is generally my fine, but the last thing I max. Just because after you've done your whole combo, it's nice to have a slightly stronger gun, thanks to grapple, rather than the Flog, which just, yeah, it's 100 extra damage. It's just not a huge amount at the point at which you get it. Maybe if you rush it, it's okay, but Lash is not like a tank. Anyway, I would have gone for the grapple and the slam on these two, if not just a slam, but I'm not sure you would have been able to make the distance. Anyway, these two, you grapple now and slam, not too bad, except, you know, Hayes got away, so you didn't get to do it, hit them both.
Today there will be a reaping.
I also has Scourge. My Spirit Resist. When did he pop it? Did he Scourge before you picked him up? He did, didn't he?
You don't got what it takes. Start running.
Does he have it up? He does have it up. I think the replay is making it hard to see. Okay, yeah. So Mo's got Scourge. That meant I don't know what the fuck this thing does, I'm reading it right now. But it's giving plus 40% Spirit Resist. Which is really hampering your ability to kill Mo here. That's probably why Mo is still above half HP after getting hit by that. Haze, however, has 0% Spirit Resist. And if you landed on Haze, she would have been really hurt.
I'm coming, baby.
Oh. Slam it? Okay, you got the slam, nice. Why are we jumping up here? That's right, she's dead. Let me go back and watch that. Hit at normal speed. Probably won't make it look any better. But okay. The second I see that the swap is going off, I'm slamming. The spot where Hayes is gonna end up. Like, not only do you just already know, so like, I mean, maybe you're still like comprehending what's going on. In which case, fair enough, I guess. I can't do anything about that. But Ground Strike does more damage the higher up you are. So hit that, activate it sooner rather than later. Hit the Haze from the peak of the jump. Oh, you got Stamina Mastery. That wasn't too bad, actually, watching it now. The flog should have been part of that combo, though. Should have been hitting haste with that flog. Are you about to die? He's got Scourge up, so he's taking less damage. But, you know, that level 3 flog with Quicksilver reload on it does good damage. It surely dies. Yep.
I'm not backing down.
Warden is zooming away.
I see Warden.
Oh, this looks like a dangerous fight. Lash does not like enclosed quarters. Why are we farming boxes right now? I like this, actually. I mean, what do I need to say? I feel like I did not play that well. Correct. Um, Lash is not great in the tunnels. I know Warden was by himself, but your team didn't follow you. And even if they did, Warden still probably would have been able to kill you if you tried. Let's go back like 60 seconds. Yeah. At this point, Warden, he's at full health actually. Like, yeah, you do not want this fight. This is not a good fight for you. Admittedly, like all his abilities are on cooldown. It's actually not too bad. Well, I guess, except his ult, hence why he pops it. But look, the idea of Lash is hit him with your abilities and then disengage. And then come back in like 5-7 seconds and do it all again. You got good damage that way. When you're in a tunnel with a Warden, you can't disengage. You need the open space to grapple up onto a rooftop or something. If you were really good, after you went through the TP, you could have tried to grapple off Warden or do a wall jump to get through the hole in the ceiling. But even so, I'm not sure you would have survived. But it's alright. Warden still ended up dying anyway. Parallax might not have followed you into the tunnel, but they... I don't know if they were going to where you were teleporting to, or they were just trying to go to the shop. But either way, they avenged you. Now, what are you saving for? You have 4k souls. Now, his investment bonuses are pretty good. So just filling slots with cheap things, you just get bonuses. I'm not saying it's not a good idea to save up for something good, but like you got 4 slots open. I don't know what you're after. We'll see what you buy. Maybe I'll change my mind. Oh, Dynamo. Nice. I mean, it didn't work out, but like, I would have done the exact same thing.
Help me deliver this thing.
That's why you max slam there too. That slam would have done like half his HP if that hit. If it was maxed. Now I can't help but notice. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this. On one hand, the entire team is on the other side of the map right now, trying to do Own. And Lash Ult is really good. Why is... I just realized the game is in like grey death color permanently right now. Yeah, so Lash is really good for this. The Lash Ult's really good for Own. But at the same time, I like the split push. So looks like your team's winning it though. Warden's down. Dynamo came over to stop you. I would be back pushing Wraith, but we're playing right now. Wraith is also split pushing. So I think there's a good chance Dynamo's probably going over there. Nope, he's staying in lane. Why are we pausing? That's fine. um, okay, well, Dynamo stayed in lane. I still would have gone to push it, and once I saw Dynamo was there, then I would have gone back to farming.
You work well with others.
But, you know, it all worked out in the end. Oh, how are Wraith and Haze doing? Whoa, Wraith! Nice moves. Good physique. And she's doing this while keeping her hands in her pockets the whole time. That's wild. She wins. Yeah,
Loyalty will be rewarded, Mirage.
yeah. What are we buying? Mystic Reverb.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
It's not bad. Oh, yeah. Look at that, that's Paradox. I'll watch some others while you're chilling then. Man, who is this Infernus? Dude's a yapper.
They're done.
Saying like, in bad sport, like, where's the sportsmanship? Pausing during a fight? Like, he wasn't done antagonistically.
Good luck, Paradox.
I'll stop their fire.
I see Krill.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
I like how your team's being better sports better than the enemy, despite the fact that they're the ones who are
Have I
down a
got a
teammate.
surprise for them?
But whatever. Man, Vindicta's having a rough game. Where is she? 0 and 5.
Going in.
Madonna is 0 and 4. But still getting the souls at least. Wraith doing Wraith things.
No one's catching me.
Man, she fucking bailed.
Don't force me to
I'm
kill
kind of
you.
surprised. She's got ult. Like,
I see Vindicta.
5 days. And then, you know. When, if the fight turns
Don't
bad,
come begging for mercy.
then you
Nice work.
Abrams will
project mind for the advantage. Then you project mind out. Alright, when are you getting back? Oh, you are back. Damn, what is this Infernus? Dude is salty as fuck. Are you here? You moved, haven't you? Alright. Stay safe, I guess.
You're a testament to your profession, Guinness.
Cutting them off. I see Warden.
Man, Wraith is She got 2v1. She's not doing well though. Alright, we wait back up. We're back up. Alright, sitting down at your PC again right now, I'm sure. Oh, is this great time to go through them?
Take him down. Nowhere to hide.
Alright, well. Yeah, Wraith probably should have just bailed. Alright, I skipped ahead and then skipped back. And ended up further back than before I skipped. Anyway, wake up. Guess I was feeding, huh? Hanging for a feed? Why am I looking at this guy? Hey, what's going on, man?
Let's go.
I should be watching you. Nice. Abrams is probably gonna die down here, isn't he? He is not. If I'm just gonna have some annoying comment. Wow, I played brain dead and don't get punished.
For us. I'm about to ruin your day.
Where's the code from? Could have found this camp. There we go. Oh god, what's this audio? There's the comment. You don't have to be something. I was like, there's no way this guy dies without writing something.
You're not gonna regret that.
Parry doesn't work against Abrams. Yep. I think that's in the game. Grab more boxes. I like it. Honestly, right now I'd probably just farm. Like, look at this whole left area here. There's so much farm here.
Be right back.
And if you look at -3, you look at your soul count, you are behind the team. And like Wraith is right here. Wraith will melt this team in an instant if there's the opportunity.
We're winning this.
Uh oh, not the air dash backwards after grappling.
my work begin.
So you're just standing and spot in the air. Yeah, like if you just gone to farm instead. Wraith, so what did you want Wraith to do? Or are you just commiserating? Wraith got hit with a silence from Hayes, followed up by ult. And followed up by an Infernus ult too. Like, Wraith wasn't getting out of that. Also, the Dynamo really going 0 and 5 and then calling GG. Paradox letting the Walker go to the creeps while chasing the Indica. Kind of fair enough though. I'd probably agree to kill too. Full 16 stacks on Trophy Collector for the Paradox. And fair enough, they got 15
I
assists.
see Krill.
Did I say 15 stacks? 16
Accelerating
stacks.
time.
That's a powerful kinetic carbine. I think it's Spirit Bound? Not sure. Oh, it's back in mid now. I didn't realize it was so, going to be close. Kind of.
I'll be right back.
I gave up on depositing it. Warden is just inside there, looks like.
Here I come. You
Nice. Yeah, get the flog in. Good, good. Just get another slam. Nice.
If you wanted to win,
Good work.
you never should have picked the other side.
Good thing Wooden doesn't have lightning scroll. Lightning scroll and Wooden can be pretty scary. What do they have? Juggernaut.
Comes the lash. You're outclassed.
Now that ult ain't doing anything. There was like one person in sight. Wraith. Talking about your ult. I don't know why your team has Vision of Infernus while he's on the zip back into base. Maybe Paradox could see. I would be quite worried about doing this. Alright, you get out. Yeah, if Infernus came around that corner there, you might be in big trouble. Oh, Hayes was giving you some taps. Uh-oh, Vindictus here too. Wow, Vindictus really going for you. And surely she dies for it. Yeah, yeah, like, it. She's Vindicta, she can't go that deep.
Tired of getting your ass.
Nice. Really good, like, work staying up in the air there. Infernus died, we're gonna get a comment?
On my way.
Don't know how I feel about mid here. They got 4 ults, they're all pretty good mid, especially Dynamo. But, you have Lash ult. And Abrams ult.
You wanna mess with the lash?
Which is maxed. But also Abrams isn't here. But they don't know that. Alright, yep, they didn't contend.
I'm going in.
Dynamo's here though.
I'm coming, baby.
You just hop on the zip.
Here I come.
Breach Buff's already gone. Man, your team's on point. Honestly, I'd be thinking just do Urn again, but I don't know if you want to be the one to carry the Urn, so if no one else is going to do it, probably wouldn't bother actually. Yeah, that was pretty aggressive. Like, slamming the Guardians doesn't do that much. And you were like half HP. Like, maybe it would have gone in for the flog, but you didn't even do that. God, that... Oof.
So long, losers.
Dynamo's Kinetic Pulse has some insane range in the late game.
Let's push blue.
Oh,
Your support has been
is the spectate timer bugged?
Turn is waiting to be claimed.
Why did it say it was like 35:03 and the bridge buffs hadn't spawned yet? That's just not right.
When my life just flashed before my eyes, I realized that I'm even more amazing than I remembered.
You know what? I like clearing that wave. No, you probably didn't need to clear that wave. You have rejuve. Your waves are going to push themselves. Heal up. Stop going into every fight on half HP.
With panache.
Glad to see you finally maxed your one there.
Expected nothing less from you, Dennis. Oh my
Uh,
god.
yeah, Infernus dies. I probably would have just gone for a slam, but you know,
While you still can.
you got him anyway. Yeah, again, you gotta be more above them. Their Vindictor is not too far out of range, honestly, but yeah, still too far. Oh, you're back to full HP. So, you know what? Maxed out Flog, I guess you can just join the fight at half HP. But, I don't know. If they'd mounted more of an offensive, you might have actually been punished for it. Hey, Wall. Doing good work there. Also, worse than that ult. Like, even if you had been able to hit Vindicta, like, I don't know if that kill would have been that important. Instead, now, you don't have ult for this. It would be quite nice right now. Yeah, nice slugging into that. Audio is completely fucked right now, but pretty good. Got the kill on the Dynamo. Mo went down to half. Although he's back in spawn. So back to full now already. I probably would have grappled over when I heard the Wraith ult to try and follow up, but it wouldn't have worked. So yeah, I can't really say you did wrong. Yeah, Warden started ulting there. Nice work getting out of the... Oh, you're also already back. That's really fast. You're in trouble now, though. Holy shit.
Death brings consequences once more.
That was a pretty funny end to your life. Well, anyway, Furnace had issues.
My power is yours to wield.
He's noob. Man, he's so toxic. Um, so, what do we learn? Um, play better. I'm kidding. Um, probably, I don't mind the build too much, I suppose. But I feel like you weren't playing into it enough. It felt like a very flog-based build, which, I don't know, seemed interesting. Like, it was kind of working. But you just compare that to the ground strike-based build, and you do so much more damage. So, like, don't max slug when you max slug, max ground strike. And, I mean, especially if you're going to put Mystic Reverb on the one, which I assume you did. Yeah, you did. Ground strike's just the way to go. Everything, I mean, like, all the level 2 upgrades Flash has are really good. Reduced cooldown on the Flog is huge. The increased cast range on grapple is really big, actually. So often I'll want to grapple things that are too far away, so increasing that is great. And increased weapon damage is nice. The ground strike popping enemies into the air is massive. Like, I've seen like Lash mains talking about Lash, and they're like, Lash's kit is so good. But maybe it's a little too good. Like, honestly, I think maybe they should remove the popping into the air on the ground strike. So it's really good. Getting that's really good. And Death Slam's reduced cooldown is also really good. But Flog, honestly, to me, is just a laning tool. After you're out of lane, I just use it for a bit of damage. When you ground strike, you follow it up with the Flog. And that's honestly about it. But hey, maybe I'm not the best person to take Lash advice from, because I haven't played him since the update came out. Well, I played him once, I think, and it didn't go very well. But, you know, at the same time, if you're not going to take my Lash advice, why am I... What are you even listening to this for? Isolating exposure on aimers.